Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to Twisted Strands, episode 187, I believe. And my name is JD, or Jeannie. I answer to both. And this episode is brought to you by a new beer, Polestar Pilsner, by Left Hand Brewing Company. See? Oh, I'm sorry about it. The camera is on my iPad, and that's how it is today, folks. Sorry. Going for a little summery makeup, light. Today we're going to talk about... Gotta remember the camera's here. Anyway, going to talk about what I plan on spinning and my next whip I'm going to whip into shape. A finished object, and stuff and junk, of course. So, anyway, let me show you what I plan on spinning. As you know, from last week's episode, I finished this really pretty piece of Corriedale. And I really love it, but it's a little rough on the hands. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for. But next week's, and we have our star. Hi, Cleo, come here. No, she's not going to come. Of course she's not. She's a stinker. Come on. Yeah. You're viewing this through cat vision now. Of course she doesn't want to leave now. I am so sorry for the inadvertent cat butt. Come on. Shoo. So there's Cleo's cameo, a little bit weird, much like she is. So what I plan on spinning is from, I have it right here, Fiber Stash is the name of the company. And this is her Twinkle Roving. No. It's 84% Superwash Merino, 16% Twinkle, whatever the fuck that is. And it's really pretty. I picked it up at the Connecticut Sheep and Wool Festival. As you can sort of see, what is that, a piece of lint? Of course it is. Piece of lint. But it's got these fabulous oranges and yellows and a little bit of white and black. And I think, well, it's probably gold stellina in it or Firestar. So I've already prepped it for spinning. So that'll be fun. I hope. Anyway, unfortunately, she doesn't have... It was a woman I purchased this from. She doesn't have her email or website, or whether she's on Etsy or not. If I find out that she is, I will include it in the show notes. Show notes won't be shown immediately with the podcast because I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll just do it when I get upstairs. I'm doing this downstairs because I'm still a hot mess as far as my room is concerned. I've gotten some things done today, waiting for some good old laundry to dry, yada yada. And I told you stuff and junk was at the end of the episode. How quickly did I leave the podcast plans? Anyway. Here's the finished object. I did finish the Ivy Towers dishcloth by Deb Buckingham. I would say I liked this pattern. It's fairly simple and easy, but it's very narrow. And it's very narrow because it's a lot of ribbing. It's basically broken up ribbing here. So, but it's a nice color blue. I have no idea if this is really cotton, but it felt like cotton and looks like cotton to me, so we'll see how long it lasts as a dishcloth or a body cloth. And here is the whip that I am trying to get into shape. I am once again working on the baby chalice blanket. I've done about a few 3 or 4 inches of it this past week since the last podcast. So it is getting there. It is. I've made a big mistake right in the middle of this pattern repeat. It should be 5 stitches between the yarn overs, but it's 6. So I'm gonna, get rid of one while I'm working the first row of the new repeat. So anyway, it's not a fair project or anything. I'm not worried about making a mistake, even though I hate it. I'm just going to use this for the end of my bed. Because, like the cordial I finished spinning the other week, yeah, pretty bad with the rough. And this is very rough, and it's rather old. Who knows? Maybe it'll end up being wonderfully soft once I wash it, but given how abused this project has been, it probably will not be much more than a blanket for late nights when it's freaking cold. And I have some bad memories with this blanket, I really do. I worked on it a lot while I was waiting in the hospital for word about Mom, or between hospital times when I was in the hospital and waiting to see her, or something like that. So I started this in early May of last year, so it's a long time coming. Hopefully continuing to work on this will be a happy thing, because it'll bring me back to better memories of Mom or something. Or it'll be a relief that I'm finally fucking finished knitting this. We'll see. I'll probably just be happy that it's done. I haven't picked the very next old work in progress. It'll probably be small. Or I'll do a dishcloth. I picked out a new dishcloth pattern to work with, and I don't know why there's a little red blinky light going. I know I don't have a lot of room on this iPad thingy. I've got 4 skeins of this yarn, so I figure I'll just use it all up in this. So, that's it. Told you it was going to be a short episode, didn't I? So, anyway, on to stuff and junk. So, because of the different hours I've had at work, I've had a little bit more time to myself, and it's been good. I'm not gonna whine and BS about it. It's like, I like having time to myself, I really do. I'm going to be visiting a good friend on Labor Day weekend, and not feel bad about it, because it's been really quiet at work. I mean, it's gonna pick up again. Everybody's on vacation during the summer. So, hopefully after that, yes, I'm talking to you. After that is all done and stuff, it'll be better. So, anyway, I'm still sort of reading Grave Peril. I've been kind of just playing around with looking at knitting magazines, looking stuff up on the internet, playing games on the internet on my iPad. I even played Sims 4 a little bit. I really like playing the family I'm working on right now. It's really funny. It's a legacy, what they call a legacy, and it's an ugly legacy. I'm trying to have the female of the family marry progressively more handsome men to breed out the ugly. It's kind of a biased challenge now that I think on it, but I don't care. It's just a game. It's not saying anything about my views on beauty or anything like that. It's just a game. But that's what I chose. That's how I chose to play it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I've gone through a few households by now, and Andy Goth or whatever, one of the Goth families, I had the lady marry him, and unfortunately everybody in the family still has this really unfortunate pointy chin. So now I have the youngest of the lady of the family. I have her trying to talk to this really cute sim. We'll see if we can talk him, and we talked him into staying the night and stuff. So clearly they're good candidates for marriage. So I'm gonna probably have her take over the nicer house that I gave her mom and stuff and junk. So yes, clearly I've been playing Sims and really getting into the game again. It's fun. It's stupid. And that's it for that. And what else have I been doing for fun? There's this game online called Agar period EO. And I play that, usually with the name Knit or Knitter or Knitbitch or Hooker. All need work names. So you see Knitbitch or Knitter or Knit on this huge gaming platform. Please don't eat me. You gamers know what I'm talking about. And what else have I've been watching Supernatural Season 9. I'm towards the end of Season 9. I'm hoping by the time I finish it, they'll have Season 10 on Netflix. But, happy news, they do have the previous season of Doctor Who, so I can finally watch that in order. Which is good because I do really like Peter Capaldi. I think he's really a talented actor. I was watching an episode of Midsummer Murders, and he was in it as a choir director. And he has a lot of depth as an actor, and I really appreciate that. Plus, I think he's hot. So, there you go. Anyway, that's what I've been watching and reading. I will have a new issue of Piecework to review when I come back to you next week. And I just want to say thank you for joining me today. Yes, I told you it was going to be quick. Real quick. So, there we go. Another episode done, and going to upload this soon, but I wanted to take a brief moment and say thank you to everybody who's subscribed. I got about 2 new subscriptions this week, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining me. I know I'm taking up most of the screen with my fat head. Oh well. You don't mind, I know you don't. So anyway, God, I say that a lot, don't I? So anyway, whew, isn't showing it. Anyway, let me cut this for. Thank you for subscribing. Subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much for joining me. And have a great week. And let me give you my favorite parting thought. If you're making crafts with your hands or however, you are making the world a more beautiful place. And for that, I thank you. And have a good week. I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.